on Elon Local News.
Today is the first day of legal sports betting in North Carolina.
Elon University celebrated Elon Day, a day of giving to the university.
Famous TikTok group and Elon alumni Are You Kidding TV returned to campus for a live show.
Those stories and more.
Elon Local News starts now.
Live from the Jane and Brian Williams studio at Elon University School of Communications, you're watching Elon Local News.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for Elon Local News. I'm Anjolina Fantaroni.
And I'm Fiona McAllister.
Starting today, sports gambling is legal in North Carolina. For more on the story, we turn to Keith and Gandhi.
After Governor Roy Cooper approved House Bill 347 last June, anticipation has been building for March 11, 2024. Today, sports betting became officially legal in North Carolina. Anyone over the age of 21 will be allowed to place bets on over 20 different sports, generating $75 million for the state per year, according to the North Carolina General Assembly. Alamance County Senator Amy Galey says the bill could be a great aid to the local community. Her team states that she believes that this legislation will help North Carolina compete, create many good-paying jobs, and foster strong economic opportunity in Alamance County. Although sports gambling has benefits, many residents of North Carolina have concerns on how legalization will affect young, impressionable gamblers. Elon Jr. Sam Landsman, whose cousin works at sports gambling website FanDuel Sportsbook, says profits off of inexperienced new gamblers will be massive.
March Madness coming up, it's going to be a bloodbath with sports betting, and it's going to be with bracket. Not only you have brackets people buy into, then you have betting on individual games. I feel like the amount of money that these sports books are going to make is going to be huge, and I really am interested to see, especially in North Carolina, to see where those numbers go.
Landsman also thinks that the benefits outweigh the negatives. Money made off taxes on gambling vendors will be used to improve state infrastructure, such as buildings, roads, and worker salary. Even if many young Elon gamblers may lose money in the process, Landsman says it's all worth it if it's going to a good cause.
If they're going to reinvest it into the school systems and the roads and just public infrastructure, I think that's a great thing. And at the end of the day, if people are losing a little bit of money, but it's going back in a decent way and helping out the community, I think that's something that no one can really complain about, you know?
Whether or not legal sports gambling will be beneficial is only something time will tell. For now, all we can do is watch. Keith and Gandhi, Elon Local News.
If you or someone you know is addicted to gambling, call the Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-426-2537.
Elon's 11th annual Elon Day brought in over $2.6 million. Each of the over 6,000 donors were able to choose which program their gifts went to. The options ranged from academic programs to clubs and to sports teams. Freshman Alexis Sarmir's dad is an Elon alum and has always told her it is important to donate on Elon Day. Sarmir and fellow freshman Amy Lautenschlager expressed how important they felt events like Elon Day are in bringing the community together, and explained that the promotion of the event was one of the factors contributing to its success. Elon President Connie Book also says the donations made on Thursday mean more than the money.
And I see it as votes of confidence in the future of the United States when people donate to a school like Elon, where we graduate informed citizens who go out to do good things in the world.
To see photos from Elon Day, visit our website at elonnewsnetwork.com.
Elon alumni Joey Gizzy and Stephen Lena met at Elon in 2014. 6 years later, the pair started Are You Kidding TV, a popular entertainment channel with over 10 million social media followers. Our Ryan Kupperman has more.
Are You Kidding TV performed their first live show on Elon Day with over 200 students, faculty, and staff coming to watch. Starting as freshmen with ESTV, Gizzy and Lanham say they are always surprised when they have big audiences support them.
Sometimes we don't really realize how many people actually watch our videos, and then we see people come up to us like, oh.
Are You Kidding TV is well known for going to college campuses and allowing people to complete challenges for money.
First 4 people to stand on a dock get to participate in a scavenger hunt for a cash prize. Let's see who does it.
They began this as Elon freshmen and returned to this day.
We had so many great memories here, and you know, this is where we started our science challenges, so that same angle and same filming spot is really special to us.
In true Are You Kidding TV fashion, they gave over $2,000 in total to winners throughout the night. Senior Todd Williams was one of the students called on stage and ended up winning $100.
Just going up on stage and being able to win $100, there's no better way to end the day.
Gizzy and Lanham say learning to edit and produce as freshmen at Elon paved the way for them to get where they are today.
This was never supposed to be much of anything, and it turned into so much more, and we're just so grateful and so blessed to be in the position we are now, and we love that we have the ability to entertain people, and we're just, trying to continue that and trying to keep people entertained, doing bigger and better things.
Ryan Kupperman, Elon Local News.
If you happen to see them around campus, be prepared for a challenge to have your own chance at winning a prize.
Personally, I have not seen Are You Kidding TV yet, but a bunch of my friends have been on their YouTube and their TikTok. What about you?
I've been in one of their challenges.
Really? What was it like?
A few months ago, I was studying in the comm school atrium, and all of a sudden I saw them setting up, and I was able to, try to win $100 by finding a deck of cards.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you find anything at all?
No.
No.
I actually...
Maybe next time. Oh well. Up next, our Mackenzie Cruz has your Phoenix 5-day forecast.
Stick around to see some artistic Elon talent after the break.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. And as soon as I start to make my breakfast, Hamilton is right there. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. I mean, look at this little face. How could you not love him?
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfies. Nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's put a ride home.
And now our Mackenzie Cruz joins us in studio with your Phoenix 5-day forecast. What's the weather looking like this week, Mackenzie?
Thank you, Anjolina and Fiona. After a windy weekend, it looks like spring is on its way with plenty of sun and high temps this week. Now for your Phoenix 5-day forecast. Tonight we'll have clear skies and a low of 32. Tomorrow we'll have a high of 70 and clear sunny skies. Wednesday will be mostly sunny with a high of 72. Thursday will look more of the same with a much warmer high of 77. Friday will bring some clouds and showers in the afternoon with a high of 74. And finally, Saturday will have a high of 69 and very cloudy skies. Pollen will be moderately high this week, and that comes with risk of symptoms. So if you have allergies, make sure you keep your windows closed. On Sunday, our clock sprung forward to 3 a.m., unfortunately taking an hour of sleep. But we've gained an hour of daylight, so make sure you soak up that extra sunlight. Thanks for checking in. Now back to you at the desk.
Thanks for that update, Mackenzie.
Elon University's Center for Race, Ethnicity, and Diversity Education is hosting several events for Multiracial Awareness Week. All events will be held in Mosley Center 221 at Creed. On Tuesday, there will be craft and conversation at 5:30 p.m. hosted by Courtney Liu. A trivia night will also be held at 5:30. Finally, next Monday the 18th, there will be a mindfulness workshop at 4:30 p.m.
Elon Performing Arts students performed all weekend, showcasing their hard work over the past few weeks. Our Abigail Hines has the story.
Elon University's annual spring dance concert took place this past weekend in McCrary Theater. Jen Guy Metcalf, Associate Professor of Dance and Artistic Director for the showcase, said there were nearly 100 people who were part of the show in some way, including dancers, choreographers, and crew. Metcalf said that each piece tells its own story, but they come together to create a cohesive concert.
Concert consists of 6 individual pieces, and each is very unique. However, they all fit together in a really great way.
Metcalf said that planning for the concert began as early as last spring, but some rehearsals didn't start until February of this year. Senior Jessica Werfel said she's enjoyed rehearsals because of how unique each dance is.
They all have new elements that have never been brought to the stage before, so it's been a really cool rehearsal process.
The finale for the concert was a piece titled Brink. Werfel said that she and other dancers were able to incorporate their own personal experience to the piece. Just like every dance was unique and came together to create the show, every dancer brought a different element to build this number.
We all got to bring our own meaning into the piece. So for me, I'm about to graduate, so it's kind of the brink of graduation. Some people, it's the brink of their next step in life or throughout the program. Just being on the brink has been a really cool process.
The show ran for 3 days with 4 total performances. The audience was a mix of students, family, and friends. Metcalf said that the show can be enjoyed by anyone, regardless of their knowledge on dance.
Anyone could walk off the street and come into the production not knowing anything about dance. I feel that there's something for everyone, and one of the beauties of dance is sometimes it's abstract, so people can create their own story.
Abigail Hines, Elon Local News.
More information on the concert can be found on our website at elonnewsnetwork.com.
The Friends of the Alamance County Libraries began its annual spring book sale at the May Memorial Library in downtown Burlington. Our Naomi Washington has more.
Books are spilling off the shelves and into the bags and baskets of avid readers at this year's spring book sale. In the basement of May Memorial Library, there are over 50,000 books available.
We all love to read and we all love cheaper prices, so I just feel like this is just like a vibe. Like everybody loves the same thing here.
The books were donated to the nonprofit organization and put on shelves by volunteers. Burlington native Lonnie Barnes says he worries about the decline of education in America, so he's happy to see people at the event buying books.
We've become such a technological society and a visual society that books are not quite as popular in the minds of many, but as you see today, apparently that books are not out. They're still in.
Linda Shirley started volunteering with the Friends of Alamance County Libraries 40 years ago. Shirley says the annual event has grown a lot since its start.
Our book sale started out on a sidewalk outside of Kmart, and we felt fortunate we made around $1,200. And now we have 7 rooms here.
The group raised over $60,000 in 2023 from the fall and spring book sales.
Volunteers at the event say proceeds from the book sales goes toward funding programming at the Alamance County Public Libraries.
It's just a wonderful thing that we can do with the money that we make.
The books cost between $1 and $3 and must be paid for with cash or a check. Naomi Washington, Elon Local News.
Not too late to visit the spring book sale. Through Friday, the sale will be open from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturday, the hours are from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And for the final day on Sunday, you can visit between 1:30 p.m. and 4:30 p.m.
Elon's Gender and LGBTQIA Center hosted a panel discussion focusing on this year's theme of inspiring inclusion for International Women's Day. The 3 panelists, Crystal Cavalier-Kent, Ashley Thomas, and Kristen Powers, discussed the importance of creating safe spaces for other people within their communities.
I deserve to be a delicate flower that can operate in strength and empowerment. I can wear the hats, but at the same time, I can be dainty and I can say, this is too heavy.
Discussion, visit our website at elonnewsnetwork.com.
Stick around to see which Elon sports team won their first conference series of the season.
Elon women's basketball's graduating seniors played their final home game. See how that went after the break.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education. What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else? Or will you dare do something different? Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills. The smarts. Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget. That'd be cool. Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself? What are you gonna make of me?
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help.
You were probably gonna turn down the radio too,
So you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right?
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
You're watching Elon Local News.
Elon softball started its conference play over the weekend, taking on North Carolina A&T, sweeping the series 3-0. The Phoenix started off hot in the first game of the doubleheader Friday, Mercy ruling 8-0. In the second game, Elon came out slow, but was able to pull off the win with a huge game-winning hit from junior Allie Searing. She said she was happy to help her team out in the final moment.
Obviously, it's a big moment and stuff. You don't want to make it too big, but that's what we practice for. That's what we've been doing. And as a team, we knew we had each other's back, and so I just really want to be there for my team at that moment.
Head coach Kathy Bocock said the team has played a competitive schedule this season, but was happy to take care of business against a conference opponent.
You know, our girls, we've been really taking a hit, but it's because we've played a lot of really good teams, but we did it for a reason, to get ourselves ready for conference.
After wrapping up this weekend, Sunday with a win, the team will now look to keep the momentum going as they face University of North Carolina Tuesday at 5 p.m.
Elon women's basketball played its final game of the season Saturday, celebrating 4 seniors. Our Mason Willett has more.
Emotions running high as seniors Asia James, Maya Johnson, Jessica Booth, and Vanessa Taylor played in their final career game. Head coach Charlotte Smith says it's been an honor to coach these 4 throughout their time at Elon.
It's been a great journey, with both Maya, Vanessa, Asia, and Jessica. They're an amazing group of young ladies, and I'm just proud to be their coach.
Taylor, who is in her 5th year at Elon, says she has so many great memories with the team and gets emotional thinking about her time coming to an end.
I just love Elon. I love our coaching staff. I love
my teammates. I don't want to get emotional.
It's okay. It's okay.
Smith says having these players around has allowed the team to grow so much thanks to their leadership.
Amazing, amazing young women, a breath of fresh air. And like I said, when I decided to bring them back, I knew that they would be great leaders for our team, great role models. And so they've been pillars for our program over the last 5 years.
Smith says although this game ended in a loss, she looks forward to showing what this team is capable of in this upcoming tournament. Mason Willett, Elon, Local News.
Set to travel to Washington, D.C. for the first round of Coastal Athletic Association tournament Thursday at 12 p.m.
The Elon Phoenix kicked off their homestand against the University of Massachusetts Minutemen this weekend, starting with a doubleheader. A mercy rule ended Friday's game in the 8th inning with Elon taking the win, but Saturday had an opposite outcome. UMass secured their own mercy rule, beating the Phoenix. Coach Mike Kennedy had mixed feelings about the team's performance on the day.
Yeah. I mean, doubleheaders are tough. So yeah, we had a good first game, and as good as that one turned out, the second one was probably just as bad, if not worse. So kind of a mixed emotion day. You feel good about how you played early, and then you feel pretty awful about how you finished up. So, but those are doubleheaders. You know, that's kind of the way it goes. Unless you sweep, you probably it's like kissing your sister, I guess. One of those type of stories.
Elon won the weekend series on Sunday, 10-9 in walk-off fashion. The Phoenix prepare now for High Point University on March 12th.
Up next, an inside look at the DJs on campus.
Hiking is loads of fun, but way better with a four-legged friend. Hear more about this after the break.
Do a stack of resumes and you come to mind. This is it. First impression. My way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul.
Estimated time, 47 hours.
They will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls, second.
Are you orange?
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're watching Elon Local News.
With increased access to social media and online tutorials, more people are discovering how to be DJs. Our Charlotte Pfabe has the story.
Many parties nowadays come with pre-made playlists blasting through JBL speakers. However, there's a new wave of musical entertainment that has swept Elon's campus: DJs. Sean Kelly, an Elon senior and computer science major, found DJing during his sophomore year of college. Performing under the name Skelly, he used his musical background and computer science knowledge to teach himself how to mix music. Since beginning his journey into making music and performing, Kelly has amassed over 24,000 followers on Instagram, which he attributes to understanding the business side of the music industry.
That's what I've learned, to really harvest the business side of it and the marketing side and promoting side. What I've done is I've taken almost half of what I've made and put it into promoting myself, put it into targeting advertising and to marketing.
According to Kelly, he is considered a promo DJ, which means he has to bring an audience with him to all of his shows. And how does he do this? By spreading the word through Instagram and automated text messages that he programs himself. Not only does Kelly play remixes and commercial music, but he occasionally incorporates an original song into his set. However, he does understand that people are coming to hear music that they know and love.
And I think the key is to mix it in with a song that people have heard before, or throw the acapella of your new song on top of a bass track that people have heard before, just to give them something and then work it in.
DJs making their own music is not uncommon. Another DJ at Elon, Ryder Klein, says that he thinks being able to produce his own music has set him apart from others in the industry.
Right now, the DJ industry is a very saturated marketplace, so standing out is very, it can be a challenge.
Kelly and Klein both play Elon campus events and parties. However, they are looking forward to what their lives after college will look like. Kelly plans to continue performing full-time in New York City, with a residency at a local venue starting in the summer. He says that having a show every Friday night is just another step to achieving his goals and performing around the world.
I want to travel the world. I want to be everywhere. I want to play in LA, for whatever, I'll do anything.
Charlotte Pfabe, Elon Local News.
Pick up a copy of this week's Pendulum on Wednesday.
Hikes with Hounds is a Burlington Animal Services program designed to get people and paws on the trails. The group started in 2015 and meets once a month at different park trails in Alamance County. Hikes with Hounds program coordinator Brandy McCandless says getting the dogs outside the shelter helps their personalities come out.
With Hikes with Hounds, dogs that have been at the shelter, they may have high energy, maybe stressed. It's an opportunity to get them outside, get them socialized with lots of people and get them some exercise.
The dog separated. Volunteer Rhonda Johnson adopted a dog she met through Hikes and Hounds. She says she did not expect to meet the dog of her dreams while volunteering.
This is a great way to meet up with the community, and it's a great way to volunteer and feel a need. Especially if you're short on time, just get out here, you get exercise, you get to see dogs, you get to meet up with people, and who knows, you may walk away with a dog.
The next hike is scheduled for April 5th. For more information on to become a Hikes with Hounds volunteer, visit our website at elonnewsnetwork.com.
Our Abby Gravely is in the studio for our weekly social media recap. What's happening this week, Abby?
Thank you, Fiona. Award show season wrapped up last night with the Oscars, featuring 7 wins from Oppenheimer, including Best Director, Best Actor in a Leading Role, and Best Picture. Notable moments from the show included Ryan Gosling's glittery rendition of I'm Just Ken from the Barbie movie, and a new way of presenting acting awards, featuring one previous winner recognizing each of the nominees individually. Moving past movie awards, Congress is set to review a bill later this week that, if passed, would ban TikTok from being available to download in American app stores if the app itself does not part ways with its parent company, ByteDance. This bill would affect the nearly 102 million TikTok users in the U.S. Princess Catherine of Wales has released an official apology and explanation of a photograph released yesterday, claiming on the Kensington Palace X account that she, as an amateur photographer, was experimenting with editing. The photo gained traction yesterday after it was flagged by multiple news outlets, including the Associated Press. That's all I have for you this week. Thanks for checking in.
Thank you so much for that update, Abby.
Well, that's all the news we have for you this evening. Thank you so much for joining us.
And head over to our website, elonnewsnetwork.com, for stories, sports, and more.
And make sure to follow us on social media at Elon News Network.
Have a great night, Elon.